Hello friends, this is Rahul. Today we will see Azure AI Content Understanding. So what is Azure AI Content Understanding? It is a new generative AI Azure AI service designed to process content of any type of documents, images, videos, and audio into the user-defined output format. Today we will see the demo for the document extraction. And again, this is a preview version. This is not available for a general availability, so this is again available in the limited region. For that you can go into the documentation and see for the details. Now moving on to the Azure AI Foundry, so that is a studio where we can create the resources. So if you can log in into the ai.azure.com for AI Foundry, then you can create, click on create new, and then you can see the option Azure AI Foundry resources. So once you click on select the Azure AI Foundry resource and then click on next, and then you can have these options again. As I mentioned, these services available into the limited region, so you can see which regions this service is available, and accordingly you can check. For that I can show you. Yeah, so the region supported right now, it is supported West US, Sweden Central, and Australia East. So that is how, when you are going to create the resource for the Azure Content Understanding, then definitely you need to select the appropriate region, and accordingly you can the resources are getting spin up on Azure Cloud. So I'll cancel this because I already created, and let's move on to the studio. Yeah, so here in Azure AI Foundry, then you can see multiple options, and one of the option is content understanding. So you need to select content understanding, and as you see, this is in preview version, so that's how uh, uh, it is tagged as in preview. So so content understanding again, they have a different options available. If you can click on try it out, so this is a pre-built analyzer which support general document analysis and the invoice data extractions. So this is kind of a pre-built analyzer that they have created, and on top of it we can create a custom analyzer as well, or for our custom task. And today we will see and create a custom task for the extraction of the data from the NDA documents or NDA contract. So I'm going to click on create and just rename it NDA doc extraction, and I'll click on create. It will take a while. Yeah, meantime I have few sample documents. So this is a NDA documents. Again, this document is a kind of sample document generated for the testing purpose. So yeah, we will see. Yeah, so once we created the task, then we can define the schema. For that we have to upload the file. So I will just upload the file, one of the file, and I'll click on open, and then you can see. So right now they have two types of options available: document analysis or the invoice data extraction. Obvious, this is a contract document, so I think it would be best suited for document analysis. And we'll select this and we'll create on click on create. Okay, once we click on create, then we can add a new fields, as well as they have a kind of one of the option called suggest. So if we click on suggest, then definitely it would be kind of getting suggestions what all fields that need to be extracted. So what we will do, we will first click on suggest, and then it would be getting the suggestions key. These are the fields that can be extracted from the documents. It will take a while, so we'll wait for that. Yeah, so you can see, so these are the suggestions right now we have received. So kind of effective date, disclosure party, receiving party, purpose, confidential information, obligation, terms, returns of materials, no licenses, and governing law. So kind of from these documents, these are details that has been extracted. But again, suppose we wanted to extract disclosure party POC and the receiving party POC, that is also we can do that. And for that, what I can do, I really don't require all these detail at this moment. So what I can do, I'll uncheck confidential term obligations. I really don't require material no licenses, so I'll uncheck these because these fields are not required. On top of it, we can add couple of fields, which is disclosure party POC and receiving party POC. So yeah, that's all. We can click on we can kind of consider keep required fields and unchecked non-required fields. Okay, I'll kind of click on add. Again, as I mentioned, we have to add a couple of fields. So what I can do, I can kind of click on add and I can mention disclosing party POC, and it would be string. And you can see there are multiple options available here: extract, generate, and classify. But right now the purpose is for the extraction, so that's what we have selected, extract, and I click on okay. Again, another field I can select, which is uh, receiving party POC. So you can see here it is kind of giving us an error. So we should not keep any spaces in between while creating the fields or variables, I would say. Okay. So similarly, we have created the receiving party POC, and we can kind of keeping the data type of value type of string and the method again extract. So I'll click on this and I'll save this. So we would end up wanted to extract, I think, 7 odd of fields from the documents, that NDA contract documents. So I'll click on save. It will preparing, it will take a while, and then it will we can move into the test analyzer. Okay, so it will automatically move into the test analyzer, and it will kind of analyzing our documents, the NDA documents, and whatever data we wanted to be extract, it will kind of populate it into the right hand side field column. And yeah, so we kind of added couple of fields here, uh, which is disclosing party POC and receiving party POC. So we'll see this is our document. So John Doe and Jen Smith, yes. So both are extracted or kind of considered correctly. However, if you see if there are any fields which is not kind of getting extracted correctly, then definitely you can go into the label data. You can upload file and you can correct it, that particular field. Okay, so I'll click on auto label, and it will automatically labeling what all fields that we have considered for that document. Yeah, so you can see all these data is kind of getting highlighted from these documents. Okay, and you can see all these are the fields that has been extracted, and again you can see their confidence levels as well, how much percentage of confidence level for that field, right? And if suppose you wanted to correct any field which is not correctly extracted or correctly labeled, so you can relabel it, you can correct it by just clicking on the edit button and then click on next. Okay, so you can just label it and you can just select it or kind of correct it. Okay, but as of now we really don't need, because all of the field are correctly extracted or correctly labeled. Then in case anything, then definitely you can correct it. So I'll close this. Okay, so this is the label data in case we wanted to make it corrections any in any of the document. Okay, so now again we will go on to the another in the analyzer, test analyzer, and we have another file. So what we will do, we will just upload, let's say for example sample contract 2, and we will see whether for whatever the schema that we have defined, which is kind of helping us for the extracting the detail for the another documents as well. So for that I have selected the uploaded document and I click on run analyzer analysis. It will take a while, and yeah, we can see whether it is extracted correctly or not. Yeah, so this is our second document. So agreement date is kind of 26th of June 2025, which is uh, again correct. And if I can see, the term is kind of 2 years from the effective date, and lies Verma and the Bob Mehta. Okay, so we'll see whether it is, yeah, Elias Verma, Bob Mehta, all are correctly extracted. So so we have defined the schema, and then we kind of test on the another document. And the next step is, now once we have defined the schema, test our analyzer. If suppose we wanted to correct anything, we can go and make the label data, made the corrections. Now the third step is kind of going to an analyzer. So what we will do, we will kind of build the analyzer, so that way this analyzer would help us to integrating. So in this next step, we can see how to extract data through the APIs. Okay, so right now I will done all the basic stuff, and then now I'll go to the analyzer list and I will build my analyzer here. So my analyzer is NDA doc extraction. Okay, and I will kind of build analyzer. Yeah, so it is kind of creating. I think it will take some time, so we have to wait. Yeah, so now it is ready for use. So once we kind of made or build analyzer, then we can kind of use the APIs, and based on APIs we can kind of extract the details. So this is kind of the way we can integrate in any of the applications based on the API. That's all in today's video. I hope you would like this, you would learn something from this video, and in case you have any question, please feel free and comment. Thank you.